Hey guys, welcome back to Stitching with Callius. This is our third episode and it is called Martha Jefferson.
I'm your host Jessee.
And I'm Emmy.
Alright, you want to start off with what you're wearing today?
Yes, I'm wearing my mustard cowl and the yarn is by Cornbread and Honey.
It's really pretty. They're very you colors.
I got the yarn at Wild and Woolly 2 years ago.
Yeah, because you were pregnant.
Yep. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing the first hat I've made on my knitting machine after Emmy convinced me to go buy my own. Stop stealing hers. But this is Harriet Lane, which is one of our colorways. One of my favorites. So hopefully
it's all of your colors.
Yeah, it's all. But then it has some purple
Blues
too.
And greens
yeah,
and...
there's like little purple speckles in it. I like it. Just a little.
Just a little touch.
It reminds me of like Earth Day for some reason. Yeah, it just has that vibe. Like springy.
Like the planet is on your head.
Yeah. But I like it. It's in the Aran weight.
It's cute.
It's very comfy and warm. And my little collection of pom-poms.
Your collection is making its debut.
You mentioned last time we recorded that I was gonna have a hat for every day of the week.
Yep.
I really am.
You are. You're on your way there.
I have 4 now. So I have this one.
Wow.
I have my tweed one. I'm making a new one, and then I have one that I made on the knitting machine. So 2 crocheted ones, 2 cheater ones. But sometimes
that's a lot.
I just want to knit one.
With 3 little boys, the cheater ones just make it quicker.
They do, and they like watching. They get into it.
They like helping.
Help me wind them.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
So up next, we are going to talk about some questions we've received lately. We have been asked how we keep our political opinions out of our yarn, since we do have a theme of First Ladies. Jessee, you want to answer that question?
I think, it's that, and with the theme of the First Ladies, people are just more surprised that we don't, and we just like focusing on the yarn and the women themselves. We like appreciating what they do, not diving into the politics, because our mom, who owns Callius Designs, she believes that knitting and crocheting should be fun, and when you start bringing the politics and everything else into it, it gets angry sometimes.
It's not relaxing. It's not fun.
Yeah, which is the whole point of doing this, to us at least, is to decompress, to relax, make beautiful items. And we may not talk politics with anyone, but we will talk colors and history all day long.
And yarn.
So much yarn. All the bases, fun stuff. All right, you want to get into our housekeeping?
Yes. So our next show is next Saturday, February 12th. It is Wild and Woolly, and it is at the Berea, Cuyahoga County Fairgrounds here in Ohio. And then we still have our waitlist sign up going for our subscription box, SkeinStory Unwound. And that is until March 10th.
So people on our waitlist, first they'll get the first access to sign up for the box. We're only allowing so many, just to like ease us into things, see what the waters are like. So we're definitely preparing for that. We're going to be showing you some of the things we've been working on lately. We've been working on some goodies. But just a quick reminder, in that we'll be featuring 3 of the First Ladies each month, and then we will have 2 women of history. So it's a good mix of it.
Good mix, yep.
You get to see a little bit of what we have in there, just to get a feel for our company as a whole. It's a nice little introduction, I think, and you definitely get a lot with these boxes, as you'll see. All right. After that, we're going to have a trunk show at Stitch and Skein. That's in Marion, Ohio.
And you guys got to go down there.
We did. We took one of my kids and then her son down with us, and we got to go venture around. We made a couple purchases. Emmy will show you one of those later. Then, you know, we talked to her about the show, and she was really nice. It was great getting to meet her.
Yes, and the show is April 2nd and the 3rd.
And we actually found out while we were driving around down there, that is the hometown of Florence Harding and her husband. And so we will be making a special colorway to go with the show.
Yes.
We just thought it would be neat. She mentioned that their house is like this beautiful deep green with like a cream color. And so we're thinking maybe that might be it.
Draw some inspiration from that.
Yeah, maybe.
I almost said inspo. Mom, I said inspo earlier this week, and Mom's like, what is that? I was like, you've never heard somebody say inspo?
Inspiration, Mom. Sometimes you just gotta keep it short and sweet.
I know. All right. Up next is our First Lady feature, and it is Martha Jefferson.
Yes, you want to show her beauty to everyone?
Here
You have a
she
way of showing off the yarn.
Vanna White.
Right.
It's very pretty. Some corally pink. Some pastel pink, too.
Yeah, definitely a few shades.
A little bit of gray
pink.
in there, too. It's fun.
Little speckles.
Little speckles of blue.
We can actually, let's unwind it. Let's get a little...
Unwind our skeins.
Yeah. Let's get a
And
little
history
adventure
together.
Oh no, it's tied up together. This is what we get for trying to unwind it.
We didn't plan for this.
No, we didn't. Spur of the moment. That's okay. Kind of shows you a little more.
There we go.
And this is definitely, the light's making it look, there is definitely some peach and like tangerine in there.
Peach and blush and
There's a lot
some
of
hot pink and coral and then speckles of blue.
If you want to see a better portrayal, I guess, check out our website.
Yeah.
You can see the actual,
Yeah.
this light was not meant to show off very well. All right. So a little about Martha Jefferson. She was not actually a first lady. I know.
What?
So she was the first lady of Virginia, but she did not actually ever serve as first lady. She died 19 years before Thomas Jefferson was elected.
Oh.
But we just thought it would be kind of neat to show.
Pay homage.
Yeah, kind of, because she still sacrificed a lot.
To get him to that point.
And he never remarried, so like she definitely left her mark on him.
Yep.
So Thomas Jefferson was actually her third cousin as well. Because, you know, we did things a little different
They did that back then.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot more normal. And it was her second husband. Her first husband, they were only married a couple years, and he died pretty young, and she was pretty young too. Now, while she was First Lady of Virginia, she led a group of women to raise funds and supplies for the Continental Army. So she was out there doing things. Mm-hmm. She was definitely working hard, and so she definitely needs some attention as well. Mm-hmm. The reason she died, it seemed like she was sick quite a bit. She suffered from smallpox, and they think possibly diabetes, and I know that's not as easy to tell back then. And she also suffered just from having numerous pregnancies, because it takes her toll. So her last pregnancy actually caused her death, and she died at 33.
Wow. Yeah.
She did have a lot of kids, so.
How many?
I'm not sure how many. Some of them died pretty young. The first one I saw with her first husband, he died when he was 3. But she also had more.
Yeah.
All right.
33. That's young.
I know, that's so young. He was 39 when she died, and never got remarried. Never.
That's crazy.
Yep. All right. So you want to do some Callia samples.
Callia samples.
You got any up?
I do not.
No. Okay, that's okay.
Like we said on our first episode, I start a lot of projects. I don't always finish them.
Not so
it just
much.
takes me a long time.
She does nice work. It's no one will ever get to see it.
You gotta be patient.
Stick around, watch for her.
Right.
You talked about this one. Did you do this one?
I made it.
So you finished something, right?
A year ago.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I finished this.
Yeah. Well, that's something.
It's done.
So mine, I have this hat that I did. I just wanted everyone to see Harriet Lane because we never really got a chance to like spotlight her at our shows.
She came out right before COVID, correct?
Yeah.
So we were going to bring her to our show and it was canceled.
Yeah.
So here she is.
There, you can see the purples better up there.
Yeah. Like that.
Nice,
That little
yeah.
dot right there.
Nice little touches.
Yeah. It reminds me of like a hydrangea bush.
Nope, see, Earth Day.
Flowers,
Yeah.
earth.
Same thing.
Same
Says
thing.
springy vibe.
Yeah.
There.
So.
I've made some progress on my Maya shawl. Oops, we're losing that. Alright. So, I showed this off in the very first episode, and I think I had like maybe 2 colors done at that point, maybe 3.
I think you were up to Dolley.
Maybe. So this, we've got our navy, which is our Gwen Matthewman, who Emmy wishes she could have met.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
just need to know her techniques.
it's
To
like the person you
get
say,
a little faster.
Who would you have gone and met?
Right, like
Yeah.
who in history or whatever.
Yeah.
If you could meet anybody in the world.
At least it'd be an original answer.
Right. I need to learn how to knit faster.
Then we have the original Florence Harding, who we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
We have half the set from Sacajawea. This is the BFL part of it. The other half was mohair, and those are still available. Then we have our Dolley Madison, who will forever be one of our favorites.
Yes.
Especially on Sparkle.
Kind of reminds me of rainbow fish.
Oh yeah, it does.
Especially if it was on the sparkle.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
But so I'm making progress on this thing. Really, technically, the pattern just calls for like I'd have to finish Dolley, and then just do one more repeat of the navy, which is what I started with.
Are you doing a bit more?
I will, but for Wild and Woolly, I'm just gonna try and get Gwen Matthewman done one more time.
Yeah.
Just get it up.
Try to get it.
But like to me, this is so little. Like
I would want it bigger than that. Unless maybe if they joined it at the corners or something and just wore it like that and not crisscross and whatnot.
I think I want the crisscross. So
you want the
that.
crisscross.
Yeah. So I'll keep. Plus,
yeah.
If you buy all that yarn, I'm gonna use it.
Yep.
Every
am
last...
going to use as much as I can.
And I mean, I still have quite a bit left of all of them.
So you can just keep going.
Yeah.
Till you run out.
Super big. But for Wild and Woolly, setting my expectations realistically here. Alright.
We've got a lot to prepare.
So, since you didn't have any Callias ones, why don't you show us what else you're working on?
Alright. So, I am officially decreasing.
Yeah!
On my corner to corner blanket. And this is the current color that I'm working with right now. And it is Lover from the Taylor Swift collection by Sorella. And then the next color, which you will hopefully see in 2 weeks as my working on, is called Gold Rush, which I must say is one of my favorite songs from that album.
It's
the
color
album
is very you too.
Yeah, I have been liking this
vibes.
like mustardy gold lately. So that's the next one.
This is how I keep her moving, because if she shows you guys a new skein every week,
Keeps
every 2
me on
weeks,
track.
yeah,
And then in
it's progress.
14 weeks-ish.
14? Oh, yeah.
Because we're every other week.
Yep.
So I have 7 skeins. Well, I'm on 7. This will be 6. So in about 14 weeks.
Maybe 13.
Maybe 13.
She'll get adventuresome.
My blanket will be done.
Right in the middle of summer.
Hey, air conditioning. You still need a blanket on in the house.
Yeah.
All right. And then the next thing I've been working on. Well, actually, I have a finished object.
Oh, yeah.
I have a finished object. It is my love song sock set from Barnyard Knits. I talked about this on our last podcast. It's my Valentine's sock. Valentine for myself.
Right time too.
Right. I still have to weave in a couple ends and whatnot, but it's just a roll top cuff, so it'll stay like that.
Oh, you're gonna leave it like that?
Yeah.
Really?
It's bound off. I do the back stitch bind off on my socks because it's nice and stretchy.
It does look stretchy. I think that would drive me nuts, so I feel like
if it was rolled.
Yeah. I don't think I could do that.
Well, I was going to fold the cuff, but I decided I liked the longer section of that
I think it's
berry
really
color. But it went fast. I did it on my Earlbacher. It took about an hour. I had to stop in the middle of it to make dinner, so that's why it took about an hour. I would have been able to keep going. It would have been like 45 minutes, 30 minutes. But I have one done. I have to get the other one done before Valentine's Day.
So I just want to say, I do not think Emmy's boring. I am yawning because we were both up super early.
Up really well.
And we were up
late, and then we got up early this morning.
We were working hard on our projects to show you guys.
Yes.
It's not that I think she's boring.
And then my last one, which I've really been enjoying working on this. I'm also in the middle of a row again.
Forever. And her husband kept calling last night when he come home. When I finish my row.
In the middle of a row, I can't.
It was the same row the whole time.
And I'm still on that row. But it's my Scotch Broom sweater. It's like a little tee. But
What did you say the yarn was called?
The yarn is Prickly Pear.
Oh yeah,
it's
I
also
knew it was like a fun name.
Yeah, it's also by Barnyard Knits. But
this is not paid for. We just wish she likes them.
I do. I got three repeats done since last time you guys saw me, and I'm working on my 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
It's
I'm on
really
my 6th
pretty.
repeat now, and after that I only have one more, and then I get to cast on the back, which is the I-cord cast on, and it's a beautiful cast on. It's so pretty and clean. It just takes forever.
And did you say what pattern it was?
Scotch Broom by Wool and Pine. I really like it. It's going really easy, but I'll have to put this on some waste yarn and then cast on and do these repeats again, and then
for the other panel,
for the back panel.
So you leave it on the whole time, or
you put it on scrap yarn or waste yarn.
So when you're done doing the other side, then you
and then I join them together.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
So
see, I know nothing.
This is the top of the sweater, and then underneath it will just be knit. It's not anything fanciness.
So it's like 2 layers, or like the
so
bottom
it's
half.
like this, and then the bottom part of the shirt will be just knit.
So you'll just get a tank top to go under it.
Yeah,
that's really cute.
Yep. So it's like 2 square panels. Theirs is really short. It's
so
like
what do you
crop.
do with like your? Do you have to make sleeves too?
No, it's long enough. Like once it's
gonna,
all
sit over it?
It'll just like barely drape over, like a little little cap sleeve. Right? Is that what those are called? I think.
Asking the wrong person.
I don't know. But I'm really excited to get this going. I'm ready to get onto the back panel so I can join and start working in the round, because after you do that, it goes so fast. But we'll see. So hopefully I'll be on the back panel next time we talk to you guys.
Progress.
But that's all I've worked on. I haven't touched my rocket tee.
Oh no.
I need to. I
'Cause
need
you
to pull
cast
it
this
out.
on, wasn't
I
it?
know. It's because I cast this on. But I do need to work on my rocket tee. I'm so close. I just have to, I don't know.
Finish it?
Finish
Just
it.
finish
I've
it.
got maybe like 7 inches left to go.
Really?
Yeah.
So my goal
Hopefully.
is to finish my sweater before Emmy ever finishes
What
one.
sweater?
So we have not told anyone, but I have secretly started a sweater this week.
She did not tell her mom. Every time we
Who's
talk,
in the other room and doesn't know.
every time we talk to mom, she's like, I finished another sweater. What did you do today?
I finished a sweater. Oh, I'm starting a new sweater today.
And then the next day, she's already done with it.
And so, I have my yoke almost.
It looked like a hat
I
there
know,
for a
it did.
minute.
Yeah.
It looked like a little
Old-fashioned hat.
sun hat.
I have started my first sweater. And
I love this
I'm
color.
impressed with
It's
myself.
so pretty.
it's like a, I
like
forget what they
Like
call
a
it.
eggplant
Oh,
tweed.
they had a weird name
Did
for
they?
it. Yeah, it's from Knit Picks.
It's so pretty.
But it is alpaca and merino and then the Donegal tweed.
I love it.
And
It's so pretty and it's soft.
It
and
is. Oh my goodness, it's
I'm
so
gonna
soft.
steal it.
It is the Sonnet Sweater by Tinderbox.
Sonnet Sweater.
And she used like more of a speckly yarn, so I've been really into like the tweed and marled look lately, so I thought it would be fun to do in the tweed.
More rusticy.
Yeah.
More plain.
I'm not speckly. Except for my socks. I'll do socks and hats and speckles and like
But like your
accessories.
clothing.
Yeah, like my shirt. I'm plain. As I'm wearing
Yeah.
black today. But I thought this is adventuresome for me to wear.
Typically it's only black or very, very, very dark gray.
And I am such a cold person as I'm wearing a hat inside like a weirdo.
We have a blanket here
Hiding
too.
down below. But so it's like, it's DK weight, so it's thick and soft, and I can't wait to snuggle up in this.
It's very soft.
She was
It
impressed
is.
with the softness.
I was
showed it
like,
to her.
you got this from Knit Picks? not like dogging on Knit Picks, because I'll get yarn from them too.
Right.
But I wasn't expecting it. I don't know.
It was like it might have been my first big yarn purchase. I was like, I'm gonna start crocheting.
She like, when she started, and like within a week she was like, I just bought 3 sweater quantities for different sweaters that I have planned.
Yeah, it was 3.
I think so.
Because we went, well, I got 2 from Knit Picks, and then we went to my first, what was it? The farmhouse.
Oh, you went to the farmhouse.
That's where I got the 3rd sweater
And
quantity
then
from.
right after that, we went to a fiber show in
I got
Ashland, maybe?
No, it was the Pennsylvania one. Pittsburgh.
No,
PGH.
not that one. The one outside.
Oh, that.
With the sheep. They had a sheep herding
did
demonstration.
I buy anything there?
I don't know. You
think
might
that
have.
was
It was
before I
before
started.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that was before I started.
Oh.
Or
I
maybe
bought
I had
yarn
just
there.
done like, I think I had just done like my granny squares.
Just your squares.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was before I started purchasing. But we did go to the farmhouse, and it's like right on the border of Pennsylvania.
Ohio and yep.
Yeah.
And
so we stopped there.
love the ladies that work
It
there.
was my first time.
They're
I thought they were so friendly.
Friendly. They will talk to you
Yes.
for hours.
And she helped. The whole table, the group helped me decide what to buy.
Pick out yarn, pick out a pattern.
Yeah.
They will help you with your patterns
So
if
they're
you're struggling.
Awesome. And it is a
Um,
drive for us, and I would still 1000% recommend it.
I would go back over and over and
Right.
over again. The ladies are great. We went shortly after Ezra was born, and
Oh, did you?
yeah, and we just walked around the store, and I was wearing him, and he just fell right asleep, and they're like, oh, I'll take the baby. You shop for yarn. I'm like,
Any break is a break.
yeah, they're really sweet ladies. We like going out and visiting them.
They
and
are.
they like seeing how big Ezra's gotten since we went out there the first time. So, what's next? You started something
I
else.
started something else. See if I finish things.
This was one of her Christmas presents.
It was.
If you remember from our first episode.
And I will definitely go back and like put this in the notes what yarn it was because I forgot. It was. Oh,
It's
it was
Ba.
La Jala.
But I don't remember the colorway.
Yeah, me neither.
It was
really,
something
I
tropical,
these
I think.
Colors. Oh, it's Island Sorbet. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
They got there.
Yeah, twin telepathy. You'll see it.
Yep.
Moments like these. So I have literally just been making up my own pattern for this.
She spent hours the other night trying to find a pattern that she liked, and she just...
There were no good crochet hats in fingering weight.
So she just combined 2 different patterns, and she's going to town on it.
I used like the setup of my
Your last
tweed
hat.
Yeah, but I'm just doing my own.
I like that pattern.
I do too.
I like the little ripples.
And like, how cool is that going to be in a hat? And like,
and
these
then
colors.
This is long enough for a brim, right?
Yeah, I think. I don't know if I'm gonna brim it or beanie it.
But
I might
still,
beanie.
like, look at that. That's so fun.
It is.
It's fun brimmed.
You think?
We'll see.
You don't think it looks weird with the? Because it's a. I don't know.
You could put like Gwen Matthewman, like just
little border.
Put it on the bottom and do the brim out of Gwen Matthewman.
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay. She didn't like that idea.
I don't know. Well,
because the pom-pom is navy, so if you put...
I'm so salty about the pom-pom.
Oh.
It broke. I don't know how, but like...
It must not have been like closed properly.
Yeah, because it like, when I took the yarn apart, I know for a fact that I was so very careful not to cut this silly pom-pom. Because it's soft and pretty, and I didn't want to ruin it.
It is. It's like a plush.
It was perfect. And so...
And they matched.
They did.
We won't have matching pom-poms.
Which is why she got it for us. So, yeah. I'm salty about navy right now.
It'll take me 5 years to get a hat done, so...
So, here's my hat.
I don't have to worry about matching.
I'm quite proud of it.
I like it. It looks kind of like fish scales.
Kind of, yeah.
With just like a tropical fish.
That's me. Tropical.
A tropical fish.
I live better in warm weather.
She does.
Not meant for the cold.
No.
I like cold from inside with the heat kicked on.
And we got another big dump of snow.
So I've been inside working hard.
Yeah.
You have too.
That's what I did.
Some bonus time.
I had some time off work because of the snow. Well, actually, the one day I was scheduled off, but I did get to stay home and work on my... That's when I got all those repeats done.
Hard. So, we talked about...
number 2.
Yes. How hard it was to start our second of things, or second sock, or second... Yes. Whatever.
It's like once you get the first one done.
Right?
It's like,
this is what I've got.
It's a little bracelet.
And this was part of the Hermione Godric's Hollow set. With
the mitts and the hat.
Yeah. And it has it's Callius Designs. It's Eliza Johnson. So some of our yarn, my favorite colorway. But this is where it ended. I'm trying.
That's okay.
I figured I just wanted one done for the show.
A lot.
I know.
You've been making some progress on some things.
I have.
I wish I had that time.
I just stay up too late. That's the problem.
Well, I stay up too late, but...
I can tell. It's really funny. I've noticed. Like, I can crochet decently fast, and then right before bed, I'm like...
You just slow down. That's... It's like, if I could do it earlier... But when I get home from work, then I make dinner and then play with Ezra, and then he goes to bed, and then I'm like slowly.
It's time for bed.
Yeah. So
it's funny. I'm like, okay, I'm going at like one little
snail's pace
stitch a minute.
It's like then I'll start watching something, and I'm like.
It's just zoning in.
Interesting, and I forget that I'm like
supposed to be working,
knitting, or
that's how you were last night.
Yep, I was just so sucked into
our
conversation,
chatting away. All right, so Emmy, did you have any special events happen lately?
Yesterday was my birthday.
And so, this is our favorite time of the year.
Because we are both 28.
It's probably way more exciting for us than anyone else.
Right.
But...
So we are 10.5 months apart, if we didn't mention that. So we are Irish twins. And from February 5th until March 14th, we are the same age.
Which is really funny because my boys are from December to January. So after my oldest birthday is our turn being the same age.
So we tried to tell them, like, this is so cool. Like, you guys
they
are
get
the
into
same
it.
age. Like,
My
you're
youngest
both
was like,
four. And then
for a whole month.
For a month you get to be so excited. And then somebody has to, get older.
I'm so tired of getting old.
Yeah, but it was my birthday this week. Yay. So that was
So make sure to get on those comments and tell her happy birthday.
We went to dinner last night.
Yeah.
And then
it looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
She got a really cute outfit for her for their date.
For our little date. And then we are going up to the Van Gogh exhibit at the Cleveland Art Museum, and I'm really excited about that.
Too. It's been such a long time since we've gotten like a double date.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to do our double dates. We would go to Toledo Art Museum when we lived in Toledo.
Especially the Glass Museum. That's gorgeous.
And me and my husband Ben, we would go on dates to any art museum.
We did the Pittsburgh one.
We did the Pittsburgh one.
And then we went to the Pittsburgh one.
The Mattress Factory in Pittsburgh. We really like that.
Where's ours? Michigan. Ours was Michigan, wasn't it?
No,
we went and Mom. It was Pittsburgh?
It was Pittsburgh. Because Grandma and Aunt Marilyn went with us too.
No.
Maybe you weren't there then.
No. Yeah, we went to a different one with the three of us. We drove. I think Lexi went too, maybe.
I don't know. But we like going to different art museums.
I took my youngest sister when I lived in Toledo, and she was such a band nerd, and she probably still is. But so she was like in 7th or 8th grade, and she was tiny little Lexi, and we got her next to all the instruments they had there. It's one of my favorite pictures.
Out.
But she was so cute.
But we're excited to see. We're excited to go to that.
Just do something.
Yeah, get out. But I have some fun birthday presents to share.
She got a good haul.
First, I want to start with this card. How cute is it? It says happy birthday to you, and you is spelled like E-W-E.
So this is one of the things we got. It's Stitch and Skein, and Mom was like, here, you buy this card for me, I'll pay back.
She had already checked out, so she didn't want to do another charge.
So she gets home and she buys another card. It's also
very, it has pearls all over it, and they're like large and in charge pearls.
So I just told her it's fine. I paid for it. I'll just give it to her. So she got 2 cards this year.
Yeah, but also while they were down there, it's down, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Down.
I don't know
down and like over
where in Ohio they are. But I got some Manos del Uruguay. I practiced saying this before the show, and I still messed it up. It's the silk blend. It's 70% merino wool and 30% silk. And
it's so squishy.
The colorway is Wildflower, and it's so pretty. I'm gonna have to find something special to do with these. It also
looks like sorbet.
Yeah, it does. They're each 150 yards and about 50 grams. So I can find something cute to do with these.
Maybe you can make a hat.
Maybe I can make a hat. A silk hat. Yeah, they're fun.
Fancy.
They're soft. So I'll let you guys know what I do with these.
If you have any suggestions,
yes,
let her know.
Let me know.
Little one scheme projects.
Little one scheme projects.
What else did you get?
This one. I had no idea she was getting this. It's Knitting with Disney, and this is my first project. that I want to do.
Right on front.
Right on the front cover. Beauty and the Beast is my favorite. And I'm going to show you.
I didn't see it, but the Lion King sweater on the back's really cute
I don't
too.
think that's in it. I think that must be in a different
really?
one.
Oh,
I didn't see that one in there.
I don't know, there's a lot to look through.
There's the Lion King one. It's pretty cool. But there's a pair of Maleficent socks that I would love to make for her because that's her favorite Disney villain.
Well, I'm thinking if Ezra didn't grow so fast, you should make him the Lion King
Oh,
sweater.
I know.
But by the
Well,
time you finished and he
there's
grew...
a Mickey Mouse, like cowl,
okay.
kind of
Yeah, he
scarf thing. He can't grow out of that, so I can make him that. But this sweater is gorgeous, and it may be my first colorwork sweater. But so it's got the enchanted rose at the top, and then Chip, and then Lumiere and Cogsworth, and then Mrs. Potts, and then just a row of roses at the bottom, and that dark blue sweater.
And like a little about Emmy, her wedding shower was
Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
My prom dress was a Belle dress.
It was dead on. What else? Just everything. When we were little,
just about anything.
I was Belle Barbie and the Belle.
We had the Belle Barbie. I was Belle for Halloween.
It's just Emmy.
Minus the reading.
Yeah.
Belle reads. I do not.
You read pattern books.
I read pattern books.
I'll give you that one.
So.
And what did Lexi get you?
And Lexi got me. Well, Jessee also got me.
Oh yeah.
She got me the yarn. And then Mom got me the book, but Jessee also got me a gift card to T-Bella.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited. It's.
Do you have one in mind that you want?
There's a chai that I want. I actually have like several different teas. It's loose leaf tea, and
since Tivana just up and left us.
I know Tivana left us, but I've had some of her tea before. So Arella sells it. And it's very good. I like it a lot. So I'm excited to try like her wider selection of things.
Not just what comes in the...
Right, not just her collection teas, but I'm really excited to try those. And then Lexi got me a cordless Ryobi hot glue gun.
Which is perfect
battery
for all
operated.
Your projects.
Yes, I have tons of things that I will use that for.
And she already knows she'll like it because Dad has one.
Dad has one, and we love the Ryobi line.
They have so many batteries, all of them.
Yep,
so many batteries.
I mean, we both have the lawnmowers. Actually, all three of us have the lawnmowers, right?
We do.
Dad gave his to Ben.
So he kept all his batteries.
So we have, we both have the lawnmowers, and we've got many of the other tools and stuff. But
so do you have anything in mind to do your first project with that?
I do a lot of the hand lettered signs, and I will hot glue my like flowers or bows or that's mainly what it will be used for, but I'm sure I will find
lots of
many other things
to get into.
Yeah. And then the last one that I got. Who made it for Mom?
Who made it for Mom?
Great grandma made our mom. Hers is embroidered.
Yes.
And it's How to Be a Mean Mom. It's a poem, and so she embroidered it real pretty. And then
we always sat there staring at it.
I believe our grandma has one as well.
Maybe.
I think she.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Maybe.
But so when Jessee had Cameron, her oldest, for her first Mother's Day, Mom made her
my own
a How to Be a Mean Mom poem. And then on my first Mother's Day, my mother did not make me one of these. So she's not lived that down for almost
been waiting
2 years. So I'm like, where's my mean mom poem? I can't be a mean mom
unless I know how.
Unless you tell me how. So our light's reflecting in it. But my favorite animal is an elephant. So there's a mommy elephant and a baby elephant. Blue for my little Ezra, for my little boy.
Actually, okay, so
Oh.
it's teal and purple because those are your favorite colors.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
It looks
actually
pink
purple.
and-
It's
okay.
just I
It's
I
so
drew
light.
it all and I changed the opacity.
Opacity. Opacity.
I can't. It's opaque. Whatever. The opacity, and so you could read the words on top. She had me draw it for you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But so I finally got my mean mom poem. So now I can be a mean mom.
Almost 2 years later.
It's almost 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel it. All right.
Well,
any
Dad,
other?
on the note of our birthdays,
Yeah.
Dad was like, "Are you 30 yet?" I was like,
No,
but next year you're gonna have a 30-year-old,
no,
and then the year
no,
after
no,
that
no.
you're gonna have 2 30-year-olds because we're the same age for a month. So.
Then my husband's gonna be 32. Her husband's an old man. He's past us.
He's past that point a while ago.
Hit that birthday.
Yeah.
All right, you want to start with some updates for our box?
Our updates for our boxes. So
like we said, we're doing a subscription box, and that's what we're talking about here.
Yes. Back to our subscription boxes. They are going to be a lot of fun, but we got this, and then we had to stop filming for a second. There we go. All right. These are little progress keepers, and each time we do something like this, we are going to make our items specific to those first ladies.
Yeah.
So this one is a hand-drawn orchid there, and then Jessee made we put a sticker inside of resin.
And Emmy was in charge of the stickers.
I did the sticker, Jessee in the drawing, and Jessee did the resin pouring and molding and demolding and
eventually putting them
and
together.
eventually she'll put the little
2 hickeys in
thingy
The
on, so you guys get a
little-
finished progress keeper.
So it's a little progress check on us.
right. So these are what I finished. Well, we finished this week for our box.
I really love. We've done like a sign together like this. We've done I just
like
enjoy doing
couple
it.
like tag team.
Yeah.
I do the lettering or the drawing, and she does the production.
Turning Emmy's artwork into
usable items.
Yeah. And Mom and I searched everywhere for we wanted to do orchids. So we wanted to do seeds. We wanted to do we came up with all the ideas.
Couldn't find anything.
Nothing was working out. Yeah. And so I'm like, what if Emmy draws us our orchid? Because we just tell her what we want, and there she goes. That's her job. And I really think they turned out great, and
they're a lot of fun.
I'm like, duh, why didn't we think of this sooner?
Yeah.
So the orchids are for Edith Wilson, because she is known for, she always wore an orchid, and I think it's just
and they were really
beautiful.
pretty.
And big.
We were looking at the colors to kind of see which kind of. I mean, because orchids they come in all sorts of different cool they're not patterns, but
kind of
colors, and I've seen some. They have these cool freckles. They're white, and then they've got freckles on them. But we were kind of trying to see which color orchid she typically wore, and it was the bright pink and purpley one. So
fuchsia colored.
When you say orchid, it's the color you think of.
So I actually, when I made these, I had a mica that was called orchid, and so it's actually the purple, the deeper purple.
And then there's
magenta,
a pink in there, and you've got the white pearlescent in the background, and
just kind of shows.
They're really fun. But
just a little sneak peek of what you'll be getting in there.
What did you do this week?
I poured all of those. finished my sample for the box.
Oh, your pattern.
Yes, I finished my first pattern. I finished it. It's done. I need to weave in the ends, but like other than that, it's
I
done.
saw it downstairs.
Yeah, we actually did
Briefly before we started
some
filming.
wool wash testing on it too.
Oh, speaking of wool wash, Jessee.
Speaking of, hold on, we got one more thing for the box. I know.
I keep thinking that this is going in the box.
I know.
And you guys are going to be bummed that you're not, because it's really good. But
so our last thing we did this week was our printouts. We worked on those.
Oh, yeah.
And Mom is still working. She's doing the knitting pattern. I'm doing the crochet pattern because these boxes can be for anyone.
Yes. Anyone and everyone.
Yes. So we've been working on our printouts as well. So
and those will kind of give you an idea about
what's in the box.
What's in the box.
Who's in the box.
Your fun facts about all the ladies that you're getting.
Why we picked each item.
Yeah. As to like the orchid is
for Edith.
Her favorite flower.
Yeah.
And one more thing we worked on before we move on to for our shows, we're getting a little stand-up banner made. So you guys can find us.
The more work I made her do.
Yeah, so I did all the lettering and our logo of course is on there.
It just makes me feel a little more official.
Right, and
even though we've been doing it for years.
But you guys will be able to see that on our shows.
And you'll be able to we put a QR code in it so you can just scan it and find it.
Find the website and be able to find us very simply.
Yeah. We've been hard at work these
we
last
have
2
been.
weeks. It may not look our finished objects.
Yeah. Well, we've got other finished objects here.
Yes. So now the wool wash. So we have been testing. I had been studying the recipes and like how I want to do it for months. So we narrowed it down to 3 recipes. We did one, and this is a sea mist scent.
It's my favorite.
Yes, it's like a linen, clean.
It's so clean.
Soft,
it's calming.
Yeah.
But
it did in different scents, so I would know which
what
one
I
was
wanted when I requested the scent was she made soap as favors for my baby shower, and they were like a baby powder smell. But I have all the leftovers from the shower in my upstairs closet. And when I open it, I just get
your literal linen closet.
My linen closet. Yep. I get a huge whiff of it, and it just it instantly
like 2 years old now, almost 3 years.
It just makes me melt, and it smells so good. But so that's what I wanted with this smell.
So this one's good. And then we did the lavender. And we were testing the scent ratio. We wanted it to stick around, and we were also testing the
softness.
Yes, softness, and like what I was
because of the different oil contents.
So all 3 bases have apricot kernel oil in them, coconut oil, and lanolin. And then their fragrance and Castile soap. So the great thing about Castile soap is you only need 1/4 of a teaspoon for a whole sinkful of like water.
Wow.
So this little teeny tiny little 2-ounce bottle will last forever.
You'll get a lot of use out of this.
Because we tested it and it was completely, it wasn't probably completely full, but like pretty close.
Yeah.
It barely used anything, so you will get your money's worth for these. Yeah,
and we're narrowing down. Or
we picked a recipe.
Do we know which one?
Yes.
Is it this one?
No, it was not. We liked the scent ratio of the sea mist, and we liked it was, hold on, let me think. The lavender. Yeah, the lavender recipe I used. So I brought up some of what we tested on. So we tested it on my sock.
Which still smells good.
Yeah, that was the scent one, I think.
This was the winner for the scent.
Oh, no, that's the lemon. Because the scent one is downstairs because we tested it on our sample for the kit, the box.
Oh.
Yeah. This one was
See, I can't.
This is the Seamus. That was the lemon. That was the lavender.
Yeah, I can't smell the lemon in this, so
because that was the least amount of fragrance
needed
I put in.
some more.
Yeah. So this, I used a higher percentage on this one. I did Seamus because snakes live in water. That was my logic on remembering which.
And I can still smell it.
Yeah.
So the
and that was
scent
like a week ago that we
is
tested
going
it.
to stick around for you.
It's just a nice light. It smells good.
I love the Seamus.
It doesn't feel like dirty.
They're
or
all
anything.
very soft.
Yeah. So I'm
so
glad.
no matter what you're gonna get, no matter which one we end up going with, they all work out pretty well.
All right. Let's see. After that, we were going to change my password. All right. So we have some new yarn for our show. So, like we showed everyone last time. Let's see, it's this side. Our mom did the pressed flower shawl. She finished it.
It's gorgeous
and huge and super cute. So she'll be doing a kit with this as a suggested pattern. We'll put that on the little tags. We're not including the patterns, but what the yarn we're picking for it definitely is meant
to be used
together
with it.
Yep.
We made some good pairings.
Yeah. You want to show everyone?
Okay.
We got our kits all out and ready.
Remember who is with who.
Let's start. I know these are the ones that she used on hers. So this is the Gwen Matthewman, which is our navy in here. And she did it with the Rosalind Carter, which is the flowers in there. So that gets one.
Here's the next two.
And some of these still need names, but you can definitely see the colors and see how
that one's
pretty
fun. This
they
was
are.
one of the new ones. She did this a couple weeks ago.
We have that one on our fingering weight BFL too.
So there
no
they are.
buddies.
All right. There's that one.
I can hold them for you, so there's a lot of yarn there.
We do. You guys should see our table.
Her husband wants us to do a room
tour.
Yeah. No one wants to see all this yarn.
Okay.
But it's very well organized. There's just like such a large quantity of it.
These two?
Yes. The yellow is going to be our Jacqueline Kennedy. And the purple started off as a one-of-a-kind on a sparkle, but we just really loved...
It reminds me of, like, blueberries or, like, blackberry pot. Like
jam.
Jam. Yeah.
So we've got that one.
There's that. And then was it these?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And this one is our Hillary Clinton with our Abigail Adams.
Hillary. Abigail.
Who you saw last week. And if you didn't, make sure you check it out. Episode 2. Alright, and then our last one.
And then our last one.
We've got Laura Bush on the bottom.
Laura Bush. And no name?
No name yet.
No name yet.
Laura Bush, you can't really see it, but she has
She's
like pink speckles.
There we go.
Yeah. Really show her off.
So, those are our new kits coming.
5 of them.
Yeah.
And we'll have this at the show so you can like see the sample with it just to see.
And we've got tons of other kits too.
Yes.
We're gonna have some
we have a mohair kit.
We have a we're gonna have some sock sets put together. We'll have some sock tubes.
Sock links, yeah.
We'll have some tubes made for you guys, so you guys, if anybody has used those before, you just put your heels and toes in.
What she was doing here, so it's oops, throwing things around. Nice and easy though.
Yeah, so you just have to put your
socks?
heels and toes in, and we have the minis with those kits.
Which feel free to pick your own minis.
Yeah. If
we're
you
not
don't
gonna tell you no.
Right.
If you like a different mini.
If you want to swap something out,
we
go
just
for
did
it.
A few like this is cute with this, or these will make some fun different.
We like these with these, but if you like something else, then
we'll
we're happy to switch it. And then we've also got a shawl kit still, correct?
No, this is our new shawl kit.
Oh, we've
that one sold out, so we've replaced it. We do have a couple marled ones.
The marled kits, and those we're gonna have some in the sock tubes.
The marled?
Yeah, we've got some marled sock tubes.
We did, she did a shawl with it, the spring thing, I think.
Oh, spring fling? Spring thing.
Spring thing. You're a spring fling. We're thinking spring here. But we'll have that there as well.
After
so
the
you can
snow
see it
this
made
week,
up.
we need some spring.
That's my hat, Abby.
And then you've got a couple other of our new ones over there.
I do. So you saw this one. This is the fingering weight.
We don't have a name?
I think we do. I think, not positive. Don't quote me. I think this is going to be Helen Taft. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Not positive. We name things right before. As we go along here. She's like, we need labels. I'm like, we need names. Good times.
Here's Dolley.
Yes. Dolly Parton.
Dolley.
Not to be confused with our Dolly Madison.
Right.
Which I found out Dolly Madison, I mean, this was a couple years ago. Hers is E-Y, not Y.
Oh.
Yeah. And so Mom originally spelled it wrong like a goofball. Oh, see?
Excuse me.
Now I think this might actually be the Helen Taft.
That one's fun.
Still that light blue, but with more speckly.
Those two together.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's cute. I think any of them, all of them are very... These are the new ones all together. You can kind of... But they're all just a little different. Yeah.
I like those all together. Yeah.
It's fun.
And of course, we had to get more periwinkle
Yes.
in the color of the year. So
Gonna have a little fun with this.
Yeah.
So those are 4 of the new ones. And then she also did the fingering weight in
of the berry.
Yes. It's like
I'm gonna call it berry.
I like berry. Berry and fuchsia together.
Right.
It's a little bit of both. But so this
Squished
was
berries.
the one that used to squished berry. It used to be the one of a kind, but we liked it, so
we're gonna keep it around.
Yep. So this is in BFL and a sock tube and fingering and DK.
The sock tube will be sparkle.
Yes, it looks so pretty on sparkle. I really like it.
So I've got to do sock tubes this week. What are you doing this week?
This week I have to do
we're getting
labels.
Our show prep. This is show prep week.
Yeah. So we've got labels, putting it all on,
labels.
getting all the bags all organized. Let's see, we've got to finish making the wool washes since we've tested them. Make some more lotion bars. My mental list is just always growing. Oh, we have to print the sign. Even though it's made, we have to print it.
Oh, yeah, we have to send that off.
I know. It's a big list.
Hopefully they can get it done.
Forever grows. And then the last thing, my dad and I have been working on yarn bowl production.
Yay.
It definitely took a while, a lot of planning. He plans.
He's very particular
down to the T
about.
And then all of a sudden he's like, okay, let's just do it. And I'm like, I've been waiting weeks to do it. So we made it. It's in the pressure pot.
That your yarn bowls will be
very
thoughtfully made.
Yes. So thoughtfully.
Like the made with love tags.
It literally
it's
it
made
should say
with love.
Handmade with months of love.
Months worth of love.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're going to unmold that tonight, him and I, and see what it looks like. We'll see.
So that's exciting. Hopefully we'll get some knitting and crocheting done this week, but
I have a couple samples I have to finish, and then after that we'll see what else I get to work on.
We'll see.
Alright, last up is just check us out on Facebook, which...
Facebook.
Yep.
We have a new page.
It's Callie's Designs Fibers.
Fibers is at the end, just like the website. Instagram is Callius Designs. And TikTok is...
I think Callie's Designs.
Callie's
and of
Designs.
course here on Stitching with Callius. We'd love if you subscribe, liked it, left us a comment, all that good stuff. So. And we just want to say thanks for joining us as we unwind our skeins and history together.
Bye guys.